Hello, friends, and welcome to the Easy Peasy Music Theory course for kids. I'm Miss Christine, and I have another lesson in store for you. So if you would like, grab a pencil, grab a notebook, or just come ready to learn. Let's get started. So welcome to the next lesson. Our next lesson is all about pitch. So let's see, what are we talking about? All right, so what do you see when you look at this picture? What do you see? I mean, oh my goodness, does it make you think about popcorn? Oh, that's what it makes me think of. But what do you see? You see a pitcher, right? At a baseball stadium. And what is the pitcher doing? Right, he's pitching a ball. Now, what does that have to do with music? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's go deeper into this. We have two pitchers here, and we want to compare the pitches. So, pitcher number one is pitching a ball. Is it high? Is it low? What do you think? Is the pitch high or low? Yes, box number one, that pitch, the pitcher pitched the ball low, right? You see the ball low to the ground? And let's look at the next box. Oh boy, I mean, you can even tell by the extension of his arm what would you say the ball is? It high or low? What do you think? Absolutely, that ball is high up in the ground, up in the air, high up in the air, right? So why are we talking about baseball? Why are we talking about baseball? Well, in music, we have a music term called, you guessed it, pitch, right? But we're not talking about baseball, even though you probably like baseball. We're talking about the highness and lowness of a sound, okay? So when I use words like pitch, you will now know, oh, I know exactly what that word means. That word means the highness or lowness of a sound, okay? Now let's listen very carefully. First of all, what instrument do you see? You probably have one of these at home. Exactly, it's a xylophone, and a xylophone is a tune instrument or percussion instrument, a tune percussion instrument. And let's look at this xylophone. We have a lot of things going on. First, let's count the metal bars. Let's see. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper. So help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay, so now we know we have 8 metal bars, but there's something else that we're noticing. Yes, we have some colors. So let's go over these colors. I mean, why do we see all of these colors here? We have red and red. And then we have orange and yellow, green, and this is what we like to call light blue and dark blue and purple, which you know your colors, but there's a reason why we have special colors. But let's go a little deeper. We have different shapes. Wow. So we're noticing that this bar is longer than this bar. I wonder why. Is that done deliberate? Oh, absolutely. Now let's take a little step further into this, right? So let's see if we can listen to each bar. But before we do that, notice the letters. We have C, remember that music alphabet? D, that's right, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we know our music alphabet. We recognize there's different colors, and we recognize there's different sizes. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But let's listen now. So put on your listening ears and let's really dive closely. So let's listen to this long bar that's red. Wow. can kind of hum it. Let's listen to the next one. Wow, I don't know what's happening. You tell me. Yellow. Wow, something is happening. Oh boy. Yeah. What do you think is happening? Oh boy, let's listen to light blue. Oh boy, I hear it. And dark blue. Oh my goodness, and purple. Oh my goodness, what do you think the little red is going to sound like? We'll see. Oh, yes, 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 you are so smart. You probably knew that already. The pitch, right? Because the highness and lowness of the sound is getting what? Higher. Yes, yes, yes. So the reason why the pitch is getting higher is because of the shape, right? So we have low, and then we start to get higher and higher and higher and higher. And the xylophone starts to get shorter and shorter and shorter. The pitch gets higher as the bar gets shorter. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but good job. So let's move along. So we're talking so much about pitch. Oh boy, now is an activity time. I know how much you love it. So let's get to it. Here we go. So we have our little friends here, our songbirds, and they're going to play a tune for you, and you have to determine if the pitch, ding, 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 the pitch, if the pitch is what? High or what? Low. You betcha. So what color should we start with? Let's see. Oh, I feel like a bluebird. So let's start with blue. Oh, did you hear that one? Let's do it again. Yeah, now what do you think? Is it high or low? I'm not too sure. What do you think? That's right. It's a low sound. So we're going to put that low bird on a low wire and the blue square. Okay? Excellent. Now let's do another one quickly. Let's do it, do it, do it. Let's hear the red bird. Let's hear the red bird. Oh, yes, another low sound. This is very easy on the low wire red square box. All right, I'm feeling kind of yellow. All right, so yellow. Oh, yes, you betcha, right on. High sound. That pitch is what? High. All right, you can think of that baseball player throwing a high pitch ball. And let's hear the green bird. All right, what kind of pitch did you hear? That's right, it's a high pitch. All right, good work. All right, so we're going to move along. That is a lot of information we just gave you because now you're turning up or turning on your musical ears because you have to be able to identify pitch when you hear it. But what is pitch? Well, that's something that you learned today. Pitch is the highness or lowness of a sound. And yes, see, we have a nice pitch, the highness or lowness of a sound. And what else did you learn? You learned to identify the high and low sounds, right? We listened to that xylophone. We were able to identify the pitch. We recognize that it gets higher by the bars getting smaller. All right, so let's talk about our homework for today. Our homework is, well, let's see. Oh, you have to fill in whether or not it's high or low. And I'm not going to tell you because this is relatively easy if you've been listening. So this is your homework. You have to fill it in. And once you get it completed, then you can move along. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.